How you guys doing? Facebook family, this is Ray. It's been a while since I've gone into Facebook Live. I usually have a weekly vlog, but this time I'm going to be announcing to you that that Brian's group, which has an adverse site, I've been posting several things here. Brian's group, which has the adverse site, what that is actually it's a lead generating system that retargets your consumers, causing traffic to your website. Why is that important? The reason why that is important is because without traffic, just like any other business, no sales, no business, no money, no good. So anyways, what I want to talk to you about today is this. Brian's group is in September is going to be acquiring Embroid Me. Now, in the past, if you kept up with what I'm trying to do here, is that I also have this website called Local Biz 808. I've kind of put that a little bit on a hiatus, and the reason why is because I'm actually generating more of my list. And what that means is this: I want to make sure that I populate my customer list base so that when the next move happens, because what's going to happen here is that we are actually going to be moving more into the events. I've been plugging in with some major players here on the island, players such as Sweep Strategies and also Renatas. And what is this? My vision is this. In Hawaii, what needs to happen here is to provide a literacy education program. We have a lot of meetups here. We have a lot of mixers and all that networking, which is good. But what I realize is this: you meet a lot of really good people, but when they're all trying to sell something to each other, are they really doing that? Are you really expanding your market? Now, I don't believe in competition. Good competition is good, but it has to be a collaborative competition. In other words, is this: just because you and I are in the same business, it doesn't mean that we have to cut each other's throat. There's enough for everybody. What I like to happen more is to collaborate. The reason why is because your creativity and my creativity put it together and make something happen to be more innovative. Because if you're not innovative in business, you're going to simply die out. And a lot of my messages, they're not what they call super sophisticated, and I intentionally did it that way because I don't want to make it too hard. Now, when we get into the person to person, when we talk and have lunch or something, then we can get down to the nitty gritty. So I'm just gonna speak my mind real loud here. We need to get financially literate, and what I mean by that is this: let's face it. I went through all of this with my own personal situation economically, and I did everything. You need to be deflated. The money has to be deflated. All that cost of living so high. Blah blah blah. And you know what it is? The point I'm missing is this: we just need to take our old mindset and be open to new ideas. And a lot of times these ideas, I'm realizing, is this: they're not even new. They've been there the whole time. It is just that we have been programmed and we follow that program, and I always was open about what I'm going through in business. I cannot believe how much of a work mentality I have, that when you go into business on your own, it's a completely different psychology. And I'm sharing that with you because a lot of you out there, my friends, are thinking about, starting your own business. And work mentality, what I mean by that is this: work mentality is this: paycheck first. Now, that makes sense. That's good. But in business, even though that is the main intention, is to make money, you have to really some way, somehow take that out and put people first. What I mean by that is this: you have to network with people. You have to make friends with everybody. You have to make sure that you get their information. Now, for me, business cards is great, but one thing I learned is this. For me, I learned not to do the business cards anymore, and that's just my own preference. The reason why is because, truthfully, I get your business card. Truthfully, am I really going to look at that later on? Perhaps, maybe not. So what I learned to do is this. I am learning how to be smarter with my smartphone. What I do with that? What do I mean by that? What I mean is this. We meet. First thing I do is I introduce myself. My name is Ray. And then we exchange numbers if there's interest there. But what I do is this. I ask, can I take a picture of you? And they'll say, sure. And then I said, the reason why is because I always want to relate a face with a name. Because a lot of times I get people to where I get your number, but they don't put a name in there. And then you text them again after that wonderful conversation on the mix-up. Like you guys just bonded, like you guys were relatives. And especially over here, that's typical. And the next thing you know, they text you, hey, by the way, this is so-and-so. I met you at this mixer and everything. I just want to say what's up. And you go, who's this again? And then this is the thing that it's my pet peeve. My pet peeve. It's straight unintentional arrogance. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bad with names, but I'm good with faces. What does that really mean? I'm bad with names, but I'm good with faces? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my own hang up. You should know people for who they are. And that's the reason why I completely just, with business cards, I cleaned out my office about 6 months ago. I had about 12 business cards from the time I trying to teach salsa to the time I was cutting hair to the time I sold for everybody. I sold everything under the sun you can think about it. So what does that mean? I've been rejected multiple times. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad I got rejected. I'm glad that a lot of people closed their doors. I'm so glad that a lot of people flaked on me. I'm so glad that so many people said no to me. So many people have not returned my call. But you know what? I'm persistent. Good luck to you, because I will keep calling you. What's going on here? So I'm upside down right now, and I don't know what's going on with my phone. This is so with that being said, I don't know how to fix this. What's going on here? iPhone. So with that being said, I just want to let you know that this is Ray with my message, and I'm upside down right now, and I hope you like it, and this is good. And that's my message, is that use your iPhone, take a picture, put their name on there, make sure you include their email, and then give them a call. Then check up on them, every time. People love it when you check on them and just a quick, hey, how you doing? Just want to say hello and everything and whatnot, seeing how you're doing. And if they, say, for instance, couldn't make it to the meeting, or you suggested a good presentation and they don't show up, don't get hurt. Put it this way, it's their loss, because all you're trying to do is be a friend to them, and you're trying to make a good suggestion to them about, maybe this will help you. As for me, I look at everything. I will look at everything, whether I have a need for it or not. The reason why is, number one, I'm always looking forward to meeting somebody new, to put in my customer base, and also to build my network. Number two, you never know. You may find a gold nugget in that particular meetup, or that mixer, or that network, or that presentation. You never know where you find your customer. I know a lot of us, the internet, and I'm trying to look everything on the internet. People, truthfully, as long as I've been in sales, internet is always going to be there, great, and you will communicate, is great. But I tell you what, there is nothing like a person-to-person conversation. So with that being said, have a blessed day, and aloha.